This is an old light switch here. And this is very old ceramic. Made about 1929, roughly. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it home. I'm going to do a further analysis on this myself. But as you see here, in here you got a nice switch in here. What happens there in these here, we'll turn it on here. What happened inside here, it wore outside here. The little knife, you call these a knife switch. And they call it a knife switch, you know. You don't see too many of these much anymore, but they are old, and very, very old indeed here. Now, turns it on position, it makes a here, makes a contact in here. If I turn this in the arm, you see in here, it made a contact. But unfortunately, because of the switch is worn out itself, just see, it wore out, and that's what happens. So, this is very old. Another scene, very old itself. Here, it might look like it may have done some, had a little sorting in there too. Like here in town, a little bit of electrical short circuit on this side. You can see here now where it's the oldest lights. I didn't see anything this old before, but that's how old it really is. As you know, the light switch is really old, you know, and that seems that old, but it's interesting, you know. What I analyzed what caused this to fail, what inside this necklace you see in here, I see a necklace here, very old necklace. What happened here, this broke here, and when happening, it's still not making contact with that here. When you wiggle this like this, it will make a contact like that. If I wiggle this, when you wiggle this, it made a contact. That's what's happening there. So basically, that's what really happened here. Switch mechanism. Well, I'm going to be this. It's interesting me to examine this and again, see 1930s and early 40s. They made stuff pretty serviceable like this. I can pop these screws out. And these were going to pop wires in the back too, and these were sealed up with some kind of tar. Yeah, that's an old ceramic bakelite. Yeah, not seen anything like this in a very long time. I haven't seen anything like this. I've seen and heard of these, you know, but this is very old, very dated. You can tell about 1940s. It's very vintage, antique.